Today, the trick to never forgetting classic games is to literally never stop playing them. This is CheckPoint. Welcome to CheckPoint. In honor of the Awesome Games Done Quick marathon going on this week, I'm going to be speedrunning this episode of CheckPoint. So, thanks for watching. What? That was a bit? I thought I could leave. Alright. Though currently unconfirmed by either party, Activision Blizzard has apparently purchased Major League Gaming. According to documents obtained by the Esports Observer, Activision Blizzard will pay $46 million in cash to a collection of investment companies who hold the majority of MLG stock. This follows after Mike Sepso, the co-founder of MLG, joined Blizz Activision in October as VP of their new esports division. I guess he said, I know some people who can do this kind of thing. We have money just lying around in wheelbarrows, right? This is where drawing direct comparisons from esports to traditional sports can fall apart, because nobody owns the copyright on football. Anybody can play football. Is it going to be weird if the company that owns the games also owns the league that runs the competitions for the games? Maybe. Maybe they're not even interested in that. Maybe they just bought MLG for all their air horns. It's 2016, and this might finally be the year that the future arrives. Why? Because on January 6th, we will finally be able to pre-order our very own Oculus Rift. How much will it cost? All we know is it will be north of $350. They haven't said. Does it make almost everyone who uses it nauseous after a while? Sources say no. Will there even be any games for it? Probably. Do you want one? Yes. Remember, it's the future, so this is the perfect accessory for your hoverboard. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Not according to a dedicated Japanese gamer who left his Super Famicom, aka his Super Nintendo, on for over 20 years to make sure his save data for Umehara Kawase, a Japanese-only release from 1994, didn't get deleted. And yes, he knows that Super Nintendo or Super Famicom cartridges have batteries to prevent that sort of thing, but sometimes those batteries die. So the obvious solution was just to keep his console plugged in and powered on for 2 decades. Okay, so what's so special about this game? Well, according to Wikipedia, Umehara Kawase is a platform game starring a 19-year-old Japanese schoolgirl, Kawase Umehara, who has somehow become lost in a world of mutated saltwater and freshwater creatures. She wears her school uniform along with a bright pink rucksack. The Umehara Kawase game's main distinction is their tranquil fish and bird-infested worlds and the rope physics, which define the gameplay. So I guess Umehara Kawase is just this guy's god-tier waifu. Did any of you get consoles or games for Christmas? Then you did better than a boy from Massachusetts who was elated to receive a PlayStation 4 from Santa Claus and then festively dream-crushed as he tore open the box, which according to his parents Santa got at Target, only to find a roughly PS4-shaped wooden box and a note saying, "From Cock and Balls with Love," and a drawing of a cock and balls. You don't need us to tell you that this is literally a dick move, and you'll be pleased to know that Target replaced the PS4 and gave the family a $100 gift card, plus the Uncharted collection. So that's nice. What I want to talk about is the workmanship on this wooden box. This wasn't a chuck some random lumber in there kind of dick move. This is the sort of caper you have to take time out of your day to make. Look at the spacing on those screws. One edge is beveled. It's basically the perfect crime, is what I'm saying. If you played Xbox 360 Classic Crackdown, and like me, the sound of collecting an agility orb triggers an ASMR response, then you're doubtlessly excited about the upcoming Crackdown 3, which promises to bring that jumpy, muscly power fantasy to the current generation of consoles. Well, get even more excited with the news that it's coming out this summer, and then a little less excited / confused when you hear that what's coming out this summer is only the multiplayer half of the game. Using Microsoft's fancy Azure Cloud Server technology, the multiplayer mode will allow players to enter one destructible instance of the map and really go ham on it. Which also sounds like it could be fun, but there's no word yet on why this is a separate release. Probably something to do with getting more money out of us. I don't know how the multiplayer mode will interact with the single-player mode, but if there's an agility orb on top of a building, and then you collapse that building such that I can no longer retrieve the orb, you're going to face a wrath unseen since high school couch co-op games. I will go full choo-choo rockets on you. Don't even step. So here's to 2016. Thank you for joining us on CheckPoint. May your DLC not be on the disc. May your microtransactions be purely cosmetic. And may your early access games actually make it beyond an unstable alpha. Coming up, a hacker going by the name Shutterbug2000 has managed to get Windows 95 working on a 3DS. What do you mean, why? What kind of question is that? It wasn't there before. What more reason do you need? Then you did better than a boy from Massachusetts who was related. Related? Elated! The young boy was related to open the box. What?